No, we're not live.
Now we're live.
We're live, baby.
This would be that podcast that, like, you would get canceled on, and then it would elevate you to fame,
I don't know
or
if
elevate
it's-
us to fame.
It
you know what I mean?
elevates y'all, but like, we should get Evan to say something that gets him canceled.
What could Evan say that would get him canceled?
Well, Evan, out of all of us, Evan's the one that has like the most to lose. I mean, he's got like a bunch of people that watch his stream. His stream's fucking like good. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we would really ruin Evan. Like if
But
any of
I
us,
mean-
if we got canceled and or wounded, like by whatever happened, we'd be fine. By
I think if I got canceled, I'd be the exact same.
yeah, no,
Like,
I
I'd probably
mean,
just wake up and
if I got the
drink coffee.
word canceled done to me, like if I got canceled by what the like definition of it really is, then yeah, I think I'd be fine. But but like Evan might get his Twitch channel deleted.
But like, I mean, more people would probably want to watch my films if I did get canceled.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, think about it. Like, there's this strange fascination that people have with canceled people. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you always want to check in on the guy who's canceled.
It's like, a serial killer. Like, yeah, that's a bad guy. That's an outcast of
I'd be
society.
lying if every once
But-
in a while I didn't just go on IMDb to check in and see if Kevin Spacey was up to anything.
He is. He's
I
got
know.
2 movies in the
Yeah.
pipeline. I found that out today. Like
I didn't
I
know
was
that.
I was on a Kevin Spacey fix myself earlier just to
Don't say
just-
fix. That's not. I feel like that's not a
Well,
good.
no.
I don't think anyone should ever be fixed.
just because
on
I was
Kevin Spacey.
curious and like
this is how he gets
the
canceled.
the last time that
Hashtag
me and
cancel
him
creation-
had talked
creating.
about
Creation.
Kevin
Creation.
Spacey was when he released that Christmas video. But I didn't
That shit was
know
nuts.
that it was the second one. You
Oh,
left out
shit.
that part. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them now. He made one in 2018, one in 2019, and one in 2020.
Yeah, he's made one like every year.
Yeah, but he didn't make one in 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like
Mm.
whether he makes one or not,
COVID.
it could
Does
be
that
coming
year
this
even
year.
count though? I feel like
What?
2020 counts more than 2021.
Well, no,
Right.
that's the thing. Like 2020, he actually broke out a character and was like, "Hey guys, like
It's me, Kevin.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is
And it
actually
was
Kevin.
so.
Hey guys, Kevin here.
It was
Imagine
so
he just has a
weird.
totally new voice.
Well, it's
said,
like
"I'll
it's
be
like the
down."
Riddler at the end of the Batman. He's like, "Thank you guys so much for like supporting my stream and like,
Hey guys, that was so weird hearing him like
Oh,
break
he's-
that character.
he's
it was
weird.
so funny. I love that. That was my favorite part of the movie. Is when I was like, "Oh, okay, so it's us as
It's
murderers."
us as fucking serial killers. Oh, dude, do we have to become serial killers now?
I mean, we can.
Dude, we'd be good at serial.
The
being
only
serial
thing
killers.
We'd be really
unrealistic.
good at serial killing.
Yeah,
the
we'd be
only-
serial. We'd be fucking serial killers, dude. We'd be so good at it.
The only thing
We would own that
unrealistic
shit.
about
I'm
that
with it.
is that like he didn't have a gaming channel first. You know what I mean?
Do you want to be a
Yeah.
serial killer, Creighton?
Right now,
Yeah. Oh,
That
well, hold
seems
on.
like a lot
I
of
mean,
work.
So look, if we're serial killers, how are we serial killers? What are we doing the
We
same?
murder cereal.
Creighton.
They just devour balls.
I
of
eat
it every
so
day.
much cereal
Yeah,
on a
there you
day-to-day
go.
basis
Absolutely.
that I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
kill cereal.
The
Snap,
serial
crackle,
killer
and
cup.
pop.
Look, we stream us eating cereal.
Like,
and
are we
call it the
targeting-
serial killer podcast?
Are we That would
sounds
be
kinda
pretty-
tough.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nuts.
People would definitely come watch us for that.
Mhm.
Like, and we don't even talk. It's just us eating cereal, and then stream ends after we get done.
It's like a what is that thing called?
we all wait for each other to get
ASMR?
done.
I don't think we should do it.
Yeah, we could do ASMR.
ASMR? Is that what it's called?
Like I really eat with my mouth open, and start doing that thing with my tongue, like
Wait,
that. You
I've
know what I
never
mean?
seen you do that with your tongue.
Who would our victims be? Like what
Well,
kind
no,
of people?
that's what you do after you eat. You know what I mean? Like to get the stuff out of your teeth.
Serial killers do something a bunch of times in a similar way.
Not
You
all
know
of
what I mean?
them. But, like the best
Well-
ones only do like the one thing once, and then they change it up because that's the ones that haven't been caught.
Well, no, I thought
never
that's
been
a
caught.
that's a mass murderer. Serial killers, like the reason it's called a serial killer is because like something is the same each time. Like every time they get stabbed in the neck with blowtorch, like some weird shit.
Well, yeah, but like the
Is that
hard
a
thing
thing?
about it is it's hard to tell, like if it's the same guy or a copycat because like people.
Yeah,
that-
but usually it's not a copycat right away. Usually someone has to become a serial killer for copycats to even show up.
That's
I don't
true.
know, dude. People copy me all the time.
Yeah, but this is about murder.
I'm sure you should have. There's like a coffee.
You don't know
table
what
book
I've
on
done.
this.
You know what? That's a good point.
You met me in
How
the
many people have you
streets.
killed?
I can't say that on the podcast.
How many people?
I don't think you can say that on the podcast.
I don't think we can be.
Guys, cancel Nick.
Hashtag cancel.
Get me
Nick.
canceled. I just want to be canceled.
Right? Like I kind of want to. Like it's almost like I feel like it's a badge of honor.
I think it's kind of cool because then it's all about the comeback story.
Dude, that's a good point.
It's like you get really hyped
like Kim
up.
Kardashian.
Yeah, like she got canceled. Nah, actually,
No, she
didn't
had
really
come on
get-
her back.
she did come
Thank
back.
you, Chris Pratt.
You're welcome, everybody. Chris Pratt.
Chris.
That's
Chris
Yeah.
Pratt, everybody.
Have you ever seen that blooper?
Nah, but
That's
I like
the-
it.
It's
on
a
Parks
Parks
and-
and Rec blooper.
On Parks and Rec, they're having like a town hall, but like just the Parks and Rec people.
Yeah.
And Leslie and Ann are like, "We need a comeback story. Everyone loves a comeback story." And then somebody says one thing, someone says one thing, and Chris Pratt goes,
Charlie.
Kim Kardashian. And they're like, no. Like they're like, why is he going off script? Don't know about that. He's like, well, in the video, she had cum on her back. And everyone
loses
went
it.
fucking
Yo.
ballistic. Jerry and Ron were dead.
Dude.
Like the guys that Nick Offerman and that
Imagine.
dude. It was so
Dude,
funny.
being on a show like that must be so much fun. Like
Mm.
everyone's just really talented and can like off script.
and it's all like you're trying to be funny, like
Yeah.
dedicated comedy.
It's just everyone like battling. Like who
Yeah.
can
Who
just
can say the
improv
funniest
best?
shit that's gonna make it onto the show?
Yeah, it's like they really want you to be off script. I feel like going off script is so like on
Some of the best
point.
jokes on that show are
Yeah.
off script. There's a scene where some ridiculous shit happens, and like Ron or Leslie or somebody walks out of the room all mad, and Chris Pratt goes, "Hey, I called to see about what was wrong, and it said we have network conductivity problems or some weird thing." And like in the context of the situation, it doesn't sound that funny when I say it because I can't remember the situation.
Yeah.
But when you watch it, not only is it one of the funniest lines ever, it's Chris Pratt making it up in the moment, like just totally randomly. And the writer it's like the guy who makes the show, it's like his favorite moment in television history. He said, "I've
Dude.
never written anything even kind of as funny as that."
Chris
like
Pratt's
some of the
just a
best stuff.
genius though. Like
That's
James-
Greg Daniels, right, or something like that. That's his name.
the guy who
writer?
played Mose on The Office.
Yeah, I think it's Greg Daniels.
He's the guy
I might
that
be wrong.
created Parks and Rec.
Greg, it's Greg something.
He James Gunn said that John Cena is the best comedic ad-libber he's ever met. Like
For real?
like random like on the spot comedy that like wasn't written.
Well,
He says the best shit that no one's ever thought of, and that
You
Interesting.
that-
gotta think the dude's
just
been
lets him
doing
go.
it for like almost
Yeah, with,
25 years
with, like,
the
wrestling and
WWE.
everything,
yeah.
I mean, like
He's
all
not really
that.
the funny guy though.
He's not the funny guy, but he was that character at one point.
he's more the
Like,
funny guy than he is serious in
You
any of
guys-
the stuff
you guys
he's done.
remember when
he's
he
done a
was
lot of
a-
comedy movies.
You guys
I
remember
meant like
when he
in
was a
WWE.
rapper?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
Word Up or Word Life or whatever.
Yeah,
Yo, he was. Yo, I really like WWE.
yeah, me
Like,
too.
back in the day.
Me
It
too.
was
Creighton,
really cool.
Creighton loves
So,
WWE.
dude, me and Nick are just destined to be soulmates. That's
Yeah.
what that is.
We
We've had
hugged-
so
we
much in
hugged before
common.
the podcast.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We
It was
hugged.
cute.
We touched dicks. You
We
know.
whoa.
Emotionally.
I said
Emotionally.
Hey man, this is the life. You have to if you're gonna be friends with them, you have to be ready for this.
That's
Emotionally. I
okay.
said
Emotionally dick
yeah,
hugging.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
emotional dick rubbing.
Yeah.
You said rubbing, right? Not
yeah,
hugging.
no, I said touching. He brought rubbing into
The
it.
fact that I went from touching to hugging to rubbing, there's a lot of
There's
things
a lot
going
going on.
All of these
yeah.
are great things to do with your friends.
We're all canceled.
Oh yeah, for inappropriately touching each other.
We
emotionally.
me and Creighton went to a show. We went to a comedy show on Saturday and saw a comedian named Dan Cummins.
Oh, yeah,
and,
how was that? Dude?
it was great. I don't want to tell the joke,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say one thing about the joke that was like in a similar way of us going and seeing like Infinity War, Endgame, or No Way Home, and that the crowd all comes together and laughs and has a good time. There was a joke about owls. That's all I'm gonna say
Oh,
about it.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he basically Dan Cummins doesn't like one owl, and he really likes another owl. And one of the things he says about the owl is that this owl's a bitch. And sounds like a little like he's like who, and this other owl's a gangster, and he just Ric Flair, and like he goes to say it, and everyone goes whoa,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
everyone in he was
Look.
like let's go Charlotte, like it was
Well,
so
you gotta
great.
understand, Ric Flair is from Charlotte.
Yeah,
like
he is
that's
from
that's
Charlotte.
Yeah.
that's his whole shtick. Is
Yeah.
like
It
the
was just one of
woo
those
thing.
moments where like
Like-
everyone came together, and I was like, this is how it's supposed to be.
My man
Yeah.
is like in his mid 70s, early 80s maybe, and like is still doing local commercials
I
for
can't believe he still
businesses and
exists.
stuff. Yeah, like he's alive. He's like the Stan Lee of wrestling. You
It's
know
like
what I mean?
Hulk Hogan.
Stan Lee's not alive.
No, but you know what I mean. Like in terms
Yeah.
of like influence.
Yeah, he probably is the most like quoted. Like everyone knows Ric Flair. Like
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah.
Rogan with like on the West Coast somewhere said Ric Flair, and the whole crowd went whoa, and he was
Yeah.
like, we didn't script that shit. Everyone knows to scream when Ric Flair's
Yeah.
name is said.
Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
Nature Boy. And Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan's pretty large
Hulk
too.
Hogan
The Rock's
can't
one
walk
of the biggest.
anymore.
Really?
Can
Can
he
he
not?
not?
Not really. His like spine's
What?
fucked. His spine is like gone. Like the base of his spine is gone from doing that
What the
knee landing so many times.
Damn.
Jeez.
That makes sense though. I mean, like this
Yeah.
dude got tossed by Andre the Giant.
He said it's been like grinded
know?
down to dust. Like it's just not there.
And this dude lifted Andre the Giant too,
Yeah,
and
that's
like
pretty
fucking
nuts.
like
he's kind of a
slammed him.
legend.
And like, look, I know for what wrestling is scripted, yeah, but he
Yeah.
still fucking picked up that huge ass human being.
Yeah, I mean those guys
And
still do get hit
slammed
by
him.
chairs.
Yeah, scripted or not, that's
Yeah.
kind of fucked.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
fucking
dude,
fantastic.
these guys
no wonder
fall
his
off-
spine is dust.
They
you know?
fall off of cages, jump through tables, get chairs thrown at them. Like while it is
for
all
no
scripted,
money. For no money.
Yeah, for
either.
so little money.
Yeah.
like
Either.
it might be scripted, but it's still real physical. Like those guys aren't fake strong.
No, no.
They're
Dude,
still
nah.
fucking athletes.
The thing is like, 'cause my
Oh,
homie
2%.
Gary,
Oh,
he
2%.
has the wrestling ring, so I got to like try it out and shit. Yo, those things are no joke. Like, it's not even like you could just jump on that bitch and be fine. Like, if I jumped and landed on someone, we're both like,
We're both fucked.
we're
yeah.
both knocking the
Is
air out
it
of each
soft?
other.
I've never been on one. Is
It's
it like
not that
is it like
soft, bro.
padded or
It's like, no, dude, it's really not. Like, the thing is, it's like kind of bouncy or whatever, like pretty chill.
Oh,
Dude, the turnbuckle's way harder than you think.
really?
Like, I tried jumping off the top rope and I did it, but it was so fucked. Like, it's a
it was
lot
hard
harder.
to get up there.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to get up there, and then the balance is like, it's not sturdy.
Yeah.
Like, it's really not that
It
sturdy.
looks like it's shaky on TV, you know.
Dude, it's like you're just sitting up there like shaking, like you're like, fuck.
Now imagine like a 40-foot cage over that.
Dude, nah, bro. Yo,
That knee thing was the atomic leg drop. Show some goddamn respect.
Yeah.
right, Copenhagen. Tell
He's
him,
in
bro.
Copenhagen.
Yo, is John Cena's finisher still called the FU?
No, I think he had to change it to
Do
something
you
else.
remember that?
Yeah, I
Who does
remember
the
it being
people's
called
elbow?
And then he had
That's
the
The Rock.
STFU.
That's the Rock.
that. Yeah.
Good.
Dude, homie
STFU.
had his finisher was the FU, and then his other one was the STFU.
Yeah.
Homie said, "Shut the fuck up."
He had to change it to like something else, like flight something or whatever.
Logan
Whoa,
Paul's
the
training for
attitude
WrestleMania.
adjustment.
Yeah, attitude,
attitude
adjustment. That's what he
fucking
changed.
whack.
it
Logan
to.
Paul is training for WrestleMania.
That's so whack.
That's awesome.
My
Dude, we should. Go
I have
to
a love
WrestleMania.
/ hate
I
relationship
think
with
my
Logan Paul.
buddies are going.
Really,
I
bro?
don't hate them, dude.
What?
I don't
The-
like hate them for real. I like fake hate them. Like
Yeah.
I hate how ridiculous some of the shit they've done to stay like
relevant.
relevant has gone. But some of the stuff they do, like Jake Paul,
Congratulations.
I really like what Jake Paul's trying to do with MMA and the UFC right now, trying to get everybody paid because
That's pretty legit.
Dana White doesn't really get them. Like he doesn't pay them all that much.
I
He
think
pays the big headliners
Yeah.
pretty good and pays some of the like other undercard people decent when it's a good fight. But like for the most part, so many UFC fights like they're making like 10 grand maybe,
I think
and they only get to fight like once or twice a year.
I think they're just a personification of all publicity is
hoodie.
good publicity. How the fuck this? You know, I'm
Well,
not good at saying.
You mean the
is
Jake
good
Paul UFC thing?
publicity.
Yeah, well, no, all of it, all the Jake Paul and Logan Paul, all the shit that they've done. is
Oh
like,
yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's true. Now I go. Adios, Hamid. Love you, man. Good to see you,
Dude,
even
he
for
got his
only a
license.
moment.
We
Yep.
didn't congratulate him.
I
Congratulations.
did. I just say
Oh, I
congratulations.
didn't hear you say it,
Congratulations,
so it's not.
Hamid.
So it didn't happen.
I don't
Where's
know
my
who
shirts
you are.
off? God damn it.
Prime Gaming.
Imagine 2%. I
Wow.
tricked you. You thought I was
Imagine-
gonna do it.
Imagine edging your audience.
Imagine, dude. Got him.
Yo. So
Sorry.
are we taking our shirts off?
No,
Yeah,
dude,
we
we're not
should
taking our
take our
shirts off.
shirts
What we're
off.
about to do. Let's talk about something very controversial.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh.
Is it- is it the
news
Batman?
of the town?
No. Yeah,
Look,
we all
you know
finally
what?
saw the Batman.
Legitimately, I do have something to say about the Batman real quick.
Okay.
There's been
Of course.
so many people that I've talked to,
Yes,
like
Marissa.
that I know in real life, that really don't like Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Dude,
and I
so
don't
many
get
people
it.
Dude, it makes no sense.
Yeah,
I know people who just really love Christian Bale's Batman, and they really aren't happy that the Twilight guy is the next one. That's all.
Yeah,
That's really
all
the.
they think about.
that's all
is
that
like,
is.
You know,
So
and
lame,
like
bro.
I've got
and
a
like,
friend who-
granted, I can understand like they might not like that take. But like most of the people are just like, yeah, like he just isn't Batman to me. And like I kind of get it because Christian Bale is not Batman to me. He's Bruce Wayne to me.
Yeah, he's a
but
really good
he's
Bruce
not
Wayne.
Batman to me.
And there's a difference, dude.
Yeah.
There's
There's such a
actually
difference.
I don't know, dude. I feel like he did a
2%.
good job, bro.
Hold
He-
on,
he-
hold on.
He
Everybody,
gave it his all, and I think that in and of itself speaks for itself. You know.
hold on. You know what? 2%. You're right. 2%. 2% reduced fat. What a fucking concept. This guy is an absolute legend. Okay, that's my 1-year subscriber right there. He's been sub for a whole year.
Oh shit.
I fucking he's my moderator. He's gonna come visit us, dude. We're gonna do a podcast
I'm
with this
so
man.
excited.
Wait, when?
We
yeah.
have not decided a date yet.
Amanda's
we just
gonna
know
be here for
sometime
that
this
one
summer.
too, right?
Oh, I thought you meant like
Hopefully.
this week. I thought you were like
No.
this week.
This
Yo,
feels manufactured.
We do
Charlie.
got like regular
He's
shirts off coming
he's demanding
Wednesday.
attention. I never give him the attention when he's like, oh, attention, because I'm mad at him. But you know what? A year, 12 months. That's a long time. It's a whole year. He's been subbed.
That's a long
Hard.
time.
He's dedicated. He's fucking awesome. He's loyal. I love 2%.
We
He's
love
actually
2%
become-
milk.
He's like actually become my friend. Like outside of the podcast, like I fuck heavy with 2%. He's
Dude,
one of my
nah,
friends.
2%'s the homie, dude.
He
He
is,
added me on
dude.
Snapchat.
He's
You
a
know,
legend,
We're
man.
boys.
He's the
now.
best. I literally live in
Shout out
Texas.
2%.
You know what's gonna be real like weird? We're gonna be been doing this for 3 years this September.
Oh, stop it! I don't like that.
Well, I've
Sounds
only
so weird.
technically been here for 2 weeks, so
That's a good
Oh
point.
shit! Oh,
Feel like a
Marissa.
child.
Wait, hold on.
Marissa. I didn't forget it. It's in my things. Okay.
what's happening?
Will Smith, Chris Rock.
Oh yeah.
Will
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Smith.
Will
Okay.
Smith,
I wanna hear Nick's opinion first.
bitch slapped Chris Rock. Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
My
He
opinion
smacked
on
the
the whole
fuck out
thing.
of him.
Well, I'll tell you guys how I figured out about it. So
Okay.
I don't have Instagram or anything. So I woke up this morning, watching some TV, and then Gary calls me to talk about some production stuff. And then I was like, what was he saying? He called me. He's like, yo, you sleeping? I'm like, nah, I'm watching whatever the fuck. What's the show? Entourage.
Jesus.
He's like, oh,
Sorry.
that's cool, man. He's like, what are they saying the thing? He's like, what do they say with the Will Smith thing? He's like, stop or don't talk about my wife or something.
Oh, he
yeah,
said-
he's like,
Keep your fucking wife. Keep my fucking wife's. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. There. it
yeah,
is.
bro. And so like, I'm answering the phone. It's like early as fuck in my mind, and I'm kind of tired, and I don't know anything about the meme. He's like, yeah, bro. 'Cause I told him I was watching the show. He's like, yeah, just keep my names or keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And then I would just like, he just hung up, and I was just like.
You're
What?
like the.
You were
fuck?
like, did I fuck with Gary? What did I do?
I was like, Gary does not have a wife, bro. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I was tripping out. I'm like, what? And so, like, I just, minding my own business. Like, I guess that happened. Whatever. And I'm just moving on. And then I seen it, and I started watching the video, and I was just, like, in awe. Because I was
You got
like, what?
secondhand laughing from
Yeah,
like,
bro.
the thing
I was
he
like,
said.
that's what he's talking about. Like, he really thought I just knew. Because I guess, like, Gary's, like, 100, and I'm, like, 20. So, motherfucker really thought I already knew. But I'm just always out of the loop. And so that's how I discovered it. 'cause
Days when I
Gary-
work, if I leave my phone on my, sometimes I just won't even have my phone out.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll leave it in my bag, and like those days are weird because sometimes I'll be working all night, get home, go to bed, barely even look at my phone. Like I might look at if I got a text, I'll look at whatever text
Yeah.
messages. Maybe like if I got a like on Twitter, I'll just like see what the notification is or whatever, and then I just put it away. I don't scroll through Twitter, don't scroll through Instagram, Imgur, none of that stuff. Put it back on my desk, charge it, wake up the next day, and now I'm like.
A lot
30
happens,
hours.
bro.
Yeah, 30
Yeah.
hours deep, and it's like, what the fuck has happened over the last day? And then I come down here and get on my computer and just catch up.
Dude.
But like, I almost wish that like I had no idea about this until right now.
So
Dude,
this
it's
is
But I have
interesting.
been all over it.
this is how I found out about it. And I still haven't like seen the full clip.
He's
because-
24 too.
Yeah, I'm actually 24, dude. I was just fucking around.
So I saw the meme last night, and I was like, well, this seems
Jesus,
hilarious.
Stephanie.
And then I was like, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'll watch because it was kind of late and I had open.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to get sucked down this rabbit hole. So
Suck down.
I locked my phone and I went to sleep. And then I woke up
Good
this
boy.
morning, and then I went to work, and then I was waiting on the timer. on
We all get a
Safety
group chat from Creighton. He's like, "Did you guys fucking see that?"
off. So I'm at work, and I'm like waiting on the timer for a safe to go off, and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, now's the time. So I pull
Yeah.
up just this little 5-minute clip from ET, and it's literally just him like saying, "Don't keep my wife's fucking name out your mouth." And I was like, whoa. Like I didn't even hear all of what Chris Rock said. And then like he fucking like walks on stage and smacks the shit out of him. Like I mean full hand fucking across the face. You can hear it in the mic. Like it connects. It's a
The
it's a
memes are
solid
comedic
smack.
gold. Agreed, 2%. The
And
memes
at
have been
first-
fucking incredible.
At
A1.
first I was like, is this fake? Like
Dude, I
'cause,
never once thought it was fake. Is that
well,
weird?
no. Yeah.
Here's
'cause,
what
like,
if it's fake, it's only fake in that it like was set up. I think that slap
That
was
shit was
real.
No,
as
yeah,
fuck.
the slaps
was
for
real no
sure.
matter
is
what.
Chris Rock
probably
had
real-
tears in his
real.
eyes after.
Like
shit
unless
was
like
awesome.
Chris Rock is just like a fantastic actor and they got like the timing
mean,
for
he is.
sounds like spot on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like my immediate thought was like, okay, is this fake somehow? And then like if it's real, I like me and Charlie kind of got into an argument about this earlier, but like I don't know, I don't think he was wrong for smacking the shit out of Chris Rock.
Well, all right. Here, I'll give you guys my opinion since I only told you like how I discovered it.
Mm.
So the way I see it, and I feel like you guys would understand this because you guys are fans of comedy. It's like, I believe they were both in the right. I guess you could say.
Right.
Because it's like in comedy, you can pretty much say anything, you know. Then again, it is the Oscars, but like
There
thing
have
is-
been much worse things said at the Oscars.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, dude.
Yeah.
And
The
it's
joke
like-
was that was like the most rated G joke I've ever heard of the Oscars.
and the thing is like, it's not even too deep because Chris Rock didn't even know about like the disease that she has. You know what I'm saying? Why she has
Really?
no hair.
Hmm.
And so he didn't allegedly.
Well, see,
I don't know.
I've heard two different things.
I mean,
well,
I
it's
didn't know
now I've
about
heard
it.
two different things.
Yeah.
Because
he's made
heard,
jokes about them before,
I've
but I don't
heard
think he's
th-
made alopecia jokes.
Yeah.
I've heard, or from what I saw, he had made alopecia jokes before, like multiple times at events
About
at
her?
Yeah, well, that they were at.
Oh shit.
And this was just like, I guess, the straw that broke the camel's back and like fucking pissed Will Smith off, and that's why he went up and smacked the shit out of him.
There's been much worse people at the Oscars too. I
Yeah,
agree.
That's a
that's true.
fact.
That's true. And
Really
my thing
has.
is, like, if that's true, then I get it. You know what I mean? Because at that point, you kind of beating a dead horse, and like,
yeah.
and like,
We don't know the full story.
that's the thing about it. And like, me and him got in a huge debate over it earlier because I was like, if he has done this multiple times and like he's asked him to not do it,
Yeah.
then like I feel like the dude has it coming. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Whether he has some judgment and or repercussions coming is one thing. No one should ever be physically assaulted for making comedy or making jokes.
I think, and especially on TV at one of the biggest, like,
Anywhere.
I guess, and the thing
Comedy is like the stretching of free speech.
It is.
Here's like what are we allowed to get away with creatively and artistically?
Yeah.
Like
I-
it's my favorite.
I
It's my
agree
favorite
with that.
platform for creation. More than like painting, art,
Mhm.
movies, TV, writing, any of that. Like standing in front of a bunch of your peers, people, human beings out in the world, everywhere in this country, being able to make large groups of people laugh all at once is like the most incredible piece of art that there is to me. Especially because it's always different. Even if
Yeah.
you say the same thing the same way every time, inflections can be different. Tone, the audience, there's something different every single time. It's a new thing.
For sure.
That's why I love comedy so much.
And
He
I-
made a fucking look. It's a funny joke, but it's like the simplest, most rated G version of an alopecia. If you even want to call it an alopecia joke,
It wasn't even that, like,
Yeah, like-
heavy of a joke, man. And it's like, I get, it's kind of G that he stood up and just slapped this shit, but it's like, was it really deserved? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
you could handle that behind the scenes. You didn't really have to go up on stage and
Yeah.
just smack the shit out of Chris Rock.
if it was literally anyone not rich, they'd have gotten arrested immediately.
Yeah.
Not that and
Well,
the fact
yeah.
that they knew, like the people who have the envelopes know that Will Smith was going to win an Oscar 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like,
the crazy
Which
part.
is hilarious.
no, it's funny because then it's like he was crying and shit, accepting. He had like a whole speech based off that slap. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like he won, and then was like, "Yo, I
But
got
at what
a speech
cost?
now." And, like he had like a heavy ass speech, like crying.
Yeah.
and
That's
shit.
kind of hilarious.
I'm gonna keep it $150, regardless of the slap and how I feel. That speech was fucking legendary.
Well,
Yeah,
and-
nah, for sure.
and
And
then-
King Richard,
incredible.
man.
The other side of it is he only doing it because Jada gave him a look? You know what I
Nah,
mean?
that's definitely what happened.
Yeah, he was laughing at the
Yeah,
joke
and it's
as
like-
it happened.
Here's the thing. It's kind of hard to like really form a full opinion that I'm sold on
Mm.
just from watching a video clip because it's like the video clip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It goes from one to the next like so
Yeah.
quick, and we don't know.
You
if
don't know
that's
how
like,
much time has passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
you could
so like
edit it
the
to
other
make it
thing
seem
is
like it's
like,
Well, it was
is
live.
this the ultimate move to get out of being in trouble? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like think about it. Like she saw him laughing and she gave him a look. And he's like, "Fuck, I gotta make up for that."
It's
And
like,
he's like,
"God
he's
damn
like,
it."
he's like, "I got the perfect plan." And then
It's
he
almost-
does.
You
He
know the
gets up
meme-
and smacks
He
the
said
shit
this speech is about to write itself.
like it's like three birds with one stone. He
You know the-
smacks the shit out of Chris Rock, makes TV history, fucking has a speech, and he definitely gets to go home and his wife's gonna fuck him. Now.
Oh my
You
god,
know,
are you kidding me? Imagine
1,000.
imagine standing up for her in such a like hard ass way and then winning a fucking Oscar 10 minutes later.
Oh my
There's
God.
Like
so
bro,
many
that's
good
he
good.
things.
walked home, put his arms out, and his clothes just fell off.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like it was time. It was time to
Dude.
go.
Honestly, that's a good night, bro. Will
Right?
had-
That's what
Will
I'm
Smith
saying.
had a good night.
That's what I'm saying. Man. Like,
Will
how-
Smith-
can any
Last
of us
night was a
say?
good night.
Can any of us say that we've smacked the shit out of by won an award, made TV history from
And then
making that
made
smack,
love.
And
then
YouTube
made love,
history.
and YouTube
The
history.
video of him doing it, the uncensored video, is the most viewed video in one day on YouTube of all time now.
I'm
and
not
fucking
even
had a
surprised.
kick-ass speech on top of it.
No one's watching that speech video though. No one gives.
Nobody's watching it, but I mean, there's people
one
like
really
Charlie
knows
out there
yet.
that has watched
I've
it. You
watched
know what I
it.
mean? Because
I've
like
watched it.
he's just said it's one of the most memorable speeches from the Oscars,
It's just so funny.
and you've reinvigorated the Oscars.
Well, I wouldn't
And-
say most memorable. I would just
I
say it
wouldn't
was
say
a,
most
it was a
memorable.
badass.
What's
Yeah.
funny though is that
There's some pretty
what is
memorable
it?
speeches.
Denzel Washington had like a talk with him.
Him and
yeah,
Tyler Perry.
and Tyler
Dude,
Perry.
He had a Will Smith. You had a good ass night last night, bro. I hope
Well,
you're
they're all
just soaking
friends.
this in. Yeah, but like fuck
Still,
it.
yeah.
That's dope. I don't care if I'm friends with Denzel Washington.
If Denzel Washington,
anytime he speaks to me, I'm hyped.
if I slap Chris Rock and Denzel Washington tells me in our it's in our greatest days that we are tested the hardest. Like that's what he said. Denzel told him after that. Like,
This is such an absurd thing that's happened.
crazy,
bro.
right?
Imagine like
bro, imagine you're slapping Chris Rock.
Dude, he had the most unimaginable night. Either Will Smith got cucked by his
That's
son's
so-
friend. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's true.
Well, I think that's part of it too. It's like he's had a rough couple years.
yeah.
Like, 'cause you know,
Is it hard? You can't assault someone on live TV and get away with it, especially after he started laughing and then crying after. What a pussy! Imagine getting offended by a ball joke on your wife that was cheating on your ass. Damn, 2% is like
Yeah,
going. Look, 2%. I'm very
no,
much on your
yeah.
side of this more than I am on their side.
no, I mean
Fuck
2%
yeah.
has some good points, but
I mean,
At
all
the
the
same
points are
time.
valid to me. I don't really have a side. I just think the whole thing's fucking legendary.
yeah,
Yeah, like I'm very much in this. I'm very against Will Smith doing that. I don't think he should have done it. I'm on Chris Rock's side overall, but man, I'm glad that shit happened. It was awesome.
No, 100%.
Like,
And you know what? Maybe I
It's
said
content.
they were both kind of like, dude. I think Chris Rock was actually the most like G in the situation, to be
Yeah.
honest. Because like, bro, he
took the
He,
fuck
like,
out of that slap.
he
man.
didn't even look like he got slapped. He got fucking. He
well,
got handled.
When the camera came back to right here, there were some like tears
yeah,
welling.
But like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't look like a little bitch.
Yeah, he didn't look like a
like
bitch.
he just
Yeah.
kept it rolling, and then he was like, just made some jokes.
Bro, he
Homie said, "Keep my name's wife out your fucking mouth." He said, "Okay."
did you see did you watch Spider-Man No Way Home?
Yeah.
You know the scene where Peter's like up on top of Green Goblin's chest punching down and then Green Goblin's just looking up smiling at him?
God damn
Dude,
it.
in my head, I was like, imagine Will slaps him once, slaps him twice, slaps the third time, and he looks up at him, he goes, and he just smiles like, alopecia. Could you imagine? like in front of everybody, like some
oh
crazy
my
shit.
God. But he held
That
back
shit would have been
Dude.
nuts,
keep the
dude.
peace. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he really did keep the peace. Like, and he said it was an alopecia joke. He said, and then he says it again. Or it was a G.I. Jane joke. He said, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth," and he said, "I am." Like that's him ending it.
Yeah.
That's him going like, "Okay, well, we need to calm down because
And
this
then
is not
homie
real."
really said, "Yo, we made TV history."
Yeah.
Like, he literally was just
Oh,
like,
dude, somebody tweeted.
cool.
Somebody tweeted if he had slapped Dave Chappelle, like Dave would be on his third uninterrupted hour of alopecia Jada jokes.
God, dude,
that would
would
have been
so
nuts.
funny.
It would be
bro.
so
Dude.
funny.
Do
I
you
can't wait till
think
Chris
Dave
Rock's
do you
next
think
special.
Chappelle would have like hit him back?
No, Dave
Yeah.
would have like taken over the Oscars and like turned it into a comedy
If
special.
anybody hit Dave Chappelle, I would find them and hurt them, dude.
Dude,
I
Dave
lo-
Chappelle is a fucking
He's
treasure.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. He's one of my favorite people in this world. We cannot hit him.
Chris Rock had some bomb ass roasts cocked and loaded after, but he held back to keep the peace.
Dude, he could have gone. Imagine he just goes in, bro.
I mean, it's like, oh, you're defending this woman that literally cheated on you with your
Yeah,
son's
exactly.
friend.
Bro, he
Dude.
had so many things he could have done.
Oh yeah, I mean he's but he really did handle it as classy
He
in the
did.
classy way
He
as he
did.
could. I fucking love Chris Rock. He's a great. His brother's one of the guys that's gonna be at the Comedy Zone soon. We should go see him.
Who?
That's
Tony
Chris
Rock.
Rock.
Tony
Tony
Rock's
Rock.
is
Tony
his-
Rock.
I didn't know he had a brother, to be honest.
I don't know, yeah, brother.
It's a very like Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy situation.
Where-
Chris like popped off, and
Oh,
Tony's been
yeah.
on the scene the whole time, like with Chris as like his brother, like that person in comedy
Yeah.
in your life. Like he's a fucking legendary good comedian. People love
That's
Tony.
dope.
Well, isn't his like so the show Everybody Hates Chris is based off of like his real life, right?
I think so.
So yeah, like in
I
a
mean, he's
joking
he's
way.
narrating.
It's a
I mean-
it's a comedy, but it is based
so
on his like life.
that's his
growing up.
brother in the show, right? Like his older brother.
What? Huh? I
What?
mean, you mean the
Because he's
character?
got a brother and a sister. In
you
the,
mean
in the
you
show.
mean is based off of him?
Yeah.
Sure,
Because
sorta.
I mean, like, unless you're Chris Rock, you don't
Yeah, I
know
don't
like
think
how
it's-
true these stories are.
Well, you got to
know what I
think
mean?
in the
For
show,
sure.
Everybody Hates Chris. It's not exactly like that kid's an aspiring comedian. like,
Well,
it's-
yeah,
it's
but
not
like,
it's
who
not a
is
frame for
at that
frame.
age? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like you
but
didn't become an aspiring comedian until like what 18?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's not probably a good representation of who Tony Rock is.
No, but what I'm saying
I
is
don't know
like,
if his name's even Tony in the show. Hold on.
I don't even know.
No,
either.
it's not Tony. It's
What
like
is it?
The brother, I
is
mean.
it, yeah, I know it's not.
What is it in the show?
His name's like fucking.
Everybody
I don't know. He
hates
was a pimp. I can't remember his
Chris.
name.
I liked him. I liked that whole show. That show was
No, the
fantastic.
show's amazing.
Drew, his brother Drew.
Dude, the
Terry
thing is,
Crews was so good in that.
Just
fucking show.
imagine if that show was fully based on his life and that teacher that he had was real.
Dude,
The
Dude.
most
I could see
racist
it. I
white
could see
bitch
it.
ever that just
I-
smiled every time she said some like
That is, I mean, those people
Those
exist.
people
for
exist.
sure.
I
I've,
could
I've
see
met,
that,
we've had
yeah.
teachers like that.
for
in school.
sure, but just like dude,
I could see that, man. Like, especially for that time period and where he was at.
I
you
gotta
know
pee.
what
I'll be
I
right
mean,
back.
life? Oh,
Peace
you're just
out.
gonna peace out to pee? Okay.
Dude, literally,
Evan, it's your time to shine.
Evan, you should jump on the podcast while he's gone.
Oh, he's not hearing us. He's in his own world, bro.
Evan,
Evan,
Evan's locked
dude,
in.
come over here real quick.
Come guest host.
Jump in Charlie's host. spot.
Evan's gonna come guest host.
Yeah, Evan's about to-
Yeah.
Yeah, there he goes.
Evan's on the podcast.
Yeah, look, you know what? We should just kick Charlie out shirts off the rails.
So guys,
Just do
fake
it.
Charlie boy, fake
Yeah.
Charlie girl is not here anymore.
Yeah. no.
We have Evan.
Yeah. Give it up for
You gotta
Evan.
turn it on. You gotta turn
yeah,
it on.
you gotta turn it on. He cut it off because for whatever
Oh.
reason he said he had to go
Wayne. All right,
Not
Evan.
gonna lie, this guy has a huge ass head.
pee. Charlie? Oh yeah, he's got a huge.
Yo, Evan. So we've been talking about the Chris Rock situation. How do you feel about it? Well, how
I
did
love
you
that it's
discover
a
it?
situation. by
Dude,
the way.
it's definitely a situation, and it's kind of one of the funniest things that's happened this year. Actually, probably in a long
Wait, you
time.
said what's my feelings on it?
Yeah.
Well, here, start off. Like, how did you see it first?
Oh well, I saw it last night when I was about to pass out watching Harry Potter.
So like you.
yeah, I was watching Pirates.
They're
Word.
similar. They're similar.
I thought I just saw him slapping Chris Rock across the face, and I was like, huh,
That's new.
that's definitely
That's
new.
definitely new.
That's different.
And then I definitely passed out after that.
Yeah, it's 2022 for sure. Damn, you
Your
beat
host is
quick.
back.
Yeah, he whipped it
Wait,
out.
wait, wait. We
Wait,
still,
wait,
no, no,
wait,
no, we
yeah,
still
you
need
didn't tell us what your
Charlie
opinion
doesn't
was
get to
on
come
it.
back yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause you guys see
Alright.
this one out, Charlie.
How did you feel about it though? Like,
Honestly,
who's in the right, if anybody?
I think everyone was wrong. I'm not gonna
Really?
I like
lie.
that answer.
But I'm on Will Smith's side.
Yo, okay,
Fuck,
okay. All right.
dude.
Do you have it more to elaborate
All
on
I'm
it?
gonna say is no one really sticks up for women as much as they should. So I was hyped on it.
Okay, okay.
Well, here's the
okay.
thing,
I
though.
didn't
Could he
think
have
about that
slapped him?
angle.
But
Probably not.
here's the thing I want to say though. So like, what if
What?
Will Smith only stood up for his wife because she gave him a look? Then he's kind of a bitch.
What if,
Like,
like,
if you do it because if I was defending my chick, I'm doing it because I actually feel like I'm a defender. Like, I'm not gonna
Right.
just have her look at me.
If
and be like,
that is
He
what
was laughing at the
happened,
joke when it happened.
yeah, I
That
wouldn't
is
laugh at a
true,
joke
but,
about my
like,
girl, unless it's actually kind of funny.
He probably didn't like all he said. All he said was the movie. He didn't probably realize what he meant until later on. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was a half a
Ooh.
second.
Because like even Jada started laughing for a little bit, and then she stopped for a second, and she started like actually
Dude,
getting
she
bummed
was
out.
pissed.
yeah.
You know, it's like
I've seen that
it
look
took a
and I've
couple
seen it
seconds for
before.
her
Like,
face to
Yeah,
actually
right?
start
Same here.
changing.
Yeah.
I've had women give me that look, just unprompted.
I didn't
You
go
know?
slap Chris Rock when I got that look
That's my
though.
style.
Yeah,
I just
didn't
looked at
want to
her.
slap Chris Rock.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think, like, he brought up the women thing.
Yeah,
Think about if it was reversed, okay? Like, Chris Rock walks out.
Jada's
And
not
he-
doing shit.
No, but that's what I'm I'm
If
getting
anyone
at.
had the reason to go slap Chris Rock, Jada should have got him
Well,
to
no,
go slap.
no,
That'd
hear
been
me out.
so
Hear me
real.
out first.
Okay,
So
okay,
Chris
okay.
Rock walks out and immediately lays into the. Wait, what'd you say, Evan?
Jada should have though.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, but
I
so,
would've done it
So
if I was Jada.
Chris Rock walks out and he immediately starts, like, doing his shtick or whatever.
Roasting everybody.
Yeah, and then at the end of it, he makes a joke about the affair and stuff. Now Will Smith's the one that's pissed off. Do you think?
For
What do you think? Like if he gets up and slaps him after that, or if Jada gets up and slaps him?
If they talked about like that situation,
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably smack the shit out of him for sure, dude. But it's
Mm.
like here's the thing though. You guys, it's all public information right now.
Yeah.
Like everyone's talking about that shit. Whether if it's us talking about it in a basement or if it's Chris Rock talking about it on stage, it's the same thing to me, bro.
Imagine
just
though
know-
the restraint you have to have as Chris Rock not to make that joke. You know what I
Dude,
mean? Because like
It's so
he went for the
right there,
alopecia
bro.
joke instead of the affair joke.
Yeah, like he got.
Well, yeah.
creative.
Honestly, he not only did he get creative, he was being nice.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
really
That's
was
like the
not a rude
nicest.
joke.
Like, there's some easy. The Will Smith Jada joke range that you could make is
so many.
is
dog.
so much. There's so much worse so many more worse things to say, and he went very mild. I mean, dude, can't wait to see Jada in G.I. Jane 2. That's all he said. That's the whole joke. He didn't say alopecia. He didn't say she had short hair. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm all for like criticizing comedians for what they say, but no comedian on this planet should tell a joke and get physically harmed for it.
You know what's funny though?
Especially at the fucking Oscars.
Did you see what
Dude,
goes-
His
I wa-
job is to go make fun of the front row. That's
Yeah,
like your
that's
job
true.
at the Oscars as a
Literally,
comedian.
That's what you get for being in the front row, dude. I literally just Google search because I just wanted to make the comparison. You know, I typed in G.I. Jane.
Is it legit? Is she?
Let me see.
All you do is just see
Yeah,
her,
that's
bro.
that's fucking hilarious.
Like she's officially G.I. Jane, dude. That's what's crazy to me. And here's like the thing though, like that's a badass woman, bro. Like you're being compared to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I didn't know G.I. Jane was a movie.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's what-
anything about G.I. Jane. So if anything, Chris Rock might have a partnership with G.I. Jane just to get this
Yeah,
so hyped
dude,
up.
Could you
What if this
imagine
is
he
some-
produces G.I. Jane 2 now?
Look, this is like
Dude.
some weird backward ass marketing for G.I. Jane. That's all this is.
that
Bring
pretty
G.I.
cool.
Jane back. Like, dude,
What year did
everyone's-
that come out?
I don't know, but everyone's watching it right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I
They're
guarantee
like,
top
I can see
grossing
there's-
movie on YouTube right now. That'd be so fucked. And it
Wouldn't that be
like
nuts?
came out in like 2003.
I love that he like not only knows about this movie's existence, but made a joke about the sequel for a movie that's almost 20 years old. It's very obscure.
Yeah, that's see, and
Dude,
even
1997.
97. So even worse, is 25 years old.
Dude, it's literally
Obscure as fuck.
when I was 0, this movie was born. Like, we were born at the same time. That's
Wow.
insane.
Could you imagine? That's like going on the that's like going on the stage and making a joke about Captain Tom. Wait, no, not Captain Tom. What's the movie with fucking Kurt Russell and he's got an eye patch and he's like a captain.
Kurt Russell with an eye
Yeah, it's
patch?
Kurt Russell with a. I think it's. I'm like. It's been forever.
What is the point of this joke?
So my point is like saying like you see somebody with the eye patch in the audience and you're immediately like, hey, that Captain movie from the 90s.
Escape
You
from
know
New
what I
York?
mean? Yeah.
That's so funny,
There you
bro.
Or
go,
some
Kevin.
other obscure Kurt Russell movie from the 90s.
I mean, dude, I don't know. The whole thing's so harmless to me that it's like the fact that someone really made it like violent is just even more hilarious. 'Cause
It's like the
and
same
Will
shit-
Smith, bro. Like he's such
Yeah.
like a. You watch any of his shit, he's like, dude, I just fed like 1,000 homeless kids today. I love everything. I'm gonna go to Dubai next week. Like he's so happy and just does like
yeah.
random shit, and it's just like
I-
now he's hood.
I honestly think. Well, no, wasn't he before though? Because didn't he like come up from the hood and stuff?
Dude, this is a story about. No, we're not doing that. Was that one based off the fact that there was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Everybody Hates Chris? It crossed over today, guys. Yesterday, like everybody hates the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is today. Like that's where we're at right now.
Oh my god.
That's actually a
Have
collaboration
you seen
I didn't know we
the
needed.
dramatic version of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? It's just called Bel-Air, I think.
The new one that just came
Yeah.
out. No, I'm never watching that, but
Me
it
neither,
exists.
probably. It like
Maybe this is a marketing thing. 'Cause,
oh
like,
for Bel-Air.
yeah, he's like,
he's
yo,
like I actually went through some shit.
I'm
You should
still
watch my
Bel-Air,
show.
bitch, and I won an Oscar.
This
Yeah.
it reminds me of like not in a bad like Pete Davidson made a joke about David or Dan
Bold
Crenshaw.
guy to bring up in this situation.
Oh
Huh?
yeah, dude, he's gonna steal jail.
That would be amazing. Pete still Jada. Dan Crenshaw's like the governor or congressman, somebody like he's like a political person in
Yeah.
I think in Texas, right, or somewhere. He's got an eye patch. He was in Afghanistan. Shrapnel went in his eye. He doesn't have an eye anymore. He has an eye.
Oh,
He
I
wears
know what
an
you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know
so
what you're
Dave-
talking about.
Pete Davidson made a joke on SNL like this guy looks like the coolest porn star ever to be in politics or something
Hell
like
yeah.
that, like
Yeah,
a joke,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But like people were mad, Republicans got mad,
They
and
were
like
tweaking. Bro.
yeah, and they were freaking
Yeah.
out, and like Dan Crenshaw went on SNL with Pete Davidson, and they like squashed it.
That's so sick.
You know what I mean? That's like if today the news and Jada Pinkett were like, what Chris Rock said was bullshit, blah blah blah, and like Chris apologized publicly, and then they got together, made some jokes about it, like in self-deprecating humor, and like,
There's just no way, bro.
well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, if that had happened, you know, it would have
be
been
different.
pretty funny too, and it wouldn't have been assault, it wouldn't have been illegal.
Well, so I think that's where the difference is on it because like I think I have more if he had done it because it wasn't just Jada looking at him. like then I've got more respect for Will Smith.
Yeah, that's what
because
I'm
he's
saying.
addressing it right in the moment.
In
All
zero,
those people that
there's
get
zero
upset
way.
and say stuff online, I feel like that's way more like backwards ass. Because then it's like you're turning it into a thing and not actually like able to address the person, you know? That's in the moment that he's reacting.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't
like
know.
he's not hiding behind a tweet, you know.
I don't care how much I agree or disagree with the reason for doing it. I'm so strictly on the side of you shouldn't hit comedians for writing
Nah,
comedy.
I'm with that.
I really
that's
think that's
why-
fucked up.
That's why I just think that Chris Rock handled it well.
Yeah.
The whole situation.
Chris Rock's like I'm on Chris Rock's side on the whole
I
thing.
just
honestly.
love Chris Rock, bro, and I don't just pick his side because I like him, because I do like Will Smith too. I think
I
that-
love them both. I fucking love Will Smith.
Yeah, I just think this whole thing is
It's like
just
mommy and daddy are
ridiculous.
fighting. Or like
Really?
your two fun uncles.
Yeah, I was about to say it's more like my two fun uncles are fighting. I hate it.
Yeah,
I don't want
couldn't
to
see
fight it.
Chris
But
Rock
it's
and
like
Will
a
Smith as
serious
couple.
fight.
It is a serious fight.
And you're like, man, everybody's really upset about
Imagine
this. I
they're-
just want to go back to laughing.
They're just gonna start a boxing match now.
Dude,
like,
what did he even win an Oscar for?
who-
King Richard.
King Richard. Yo, the best part is that when he gets up on stage, he said, "Oh, Richard," like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just calls him his character's name,
Yeah.
bro. It's just like, ah, shit. And then he really like,
Did they have the people that
Imagine-
that the story was based on?
Could you guys imagine if he was presenting the Best Actor Oscar instead of the fucking documentary short film Oscar?
that'd be so funny.
Imagine Will Smith slaps his ass and then he gives him the fucking Oscar.
Dude,
You know what's
I was
funny?
thinking about. Was
Chris
that not
Rock-
him that handed him the Oscar?
No.
Okay,
Are you
first off-
fucking kidding me? He might have killed Will Smith with an Oscar.
Dude,
he
nah,
might have
here's
hit him
the
over
thing.
the head with that.
You know what's
one.
crazy though? I think Chris Rock would honestly just do it. Like, I don't think there'd be a problem.
Yeah,
But he would just do it and hand him the Oscar and be
I
like,
know.
congratulations, man.
I
Give him a
think-
handshake
did
and
take
everything.
the high
If
roll,
anything, I
high
think
road.
it would have been risky, but it's like this: if he would have actually given Will Smith the award, and everything would, I feel like they would have by that time in the
Cooled
night,
off.
They would have just hugged, probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like guys are like that.
I
though,
don't
you
know
what
about
I mean?
that.
No,
Well,
hear me
when
out, hear
Jada,
me
we'll
out.
tell Jada to leave the room, and they're gonna be cool.
Yeah.
And then she comes back in, you'll fuck that guy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just that chick.
Like
shit.
they just have their own backroom
I
deal or
probably shouldn't
whatever,
say
and
that.
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say that's kind of.
that was.
Nah,
taken
but
out
I'm
of
with it.
well,
context.
no, I feel like that's more about who Jada is as a person than is
Yeah.
aimed at women.
Yeah,
in
yeah, for
general.
sure,
Because
for
there's
sure.
people like that with every sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That like
For
just
sure,
like
for sure.
manipulating the situation.
100%.
So like
A lot of
sometimes you
males.
just got to put on a show. You know
A
what
lot
I
of
mean?
weak ass
Like,
beta males.
If him and Chris Rock went into a
Can't handle
back room
shit.
and was like, "Hey man, like come here, like I really want to get fucked tonight, so like I need you to take this slap for me."
Could
Kind
you-
of Chris Rock was
Bro,
like,
bro.
"Yeah,
Chris
I
Rock
got
would be
you,"
like,
you know,
I got you, dog.
Shit, man. I got
like
Easy.
you gotta make it look good. You know, could you imagine though? Like I know this didn't happen, but Will Smith like shot him a text real quick.
Copenhagen. Copenhagen said there was probably some legislation passed that night. Chris Rock thing, this whole thing was probably a distraction. Some deep state Manchurian candidate type shit.
That's
Wait,
the most
I mean,
Copenhagen
that.
I
thing
mean,
I've
the
ever
government
seen.
would never do that.
The government, there's no way, bro. Like, nothing was passed last night. Nothing
can see that.
happened.
I mean, I think it's weird that like all the news about World War III is suddenly real quiet. You know what I mean?
It's
Dude,
not.
I mean, COVID doesn't exist anymore.
Right?
That's
Isn't
what
that
I'm
nuts?
saying.
Yeah, dude, we're moving on.
Mm-hmm.
It's Will Smith and Chris Rock time.
It was
That's
just
what we
a
are.
it was just a 2-year news cycle or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, nah, but yo, imagine though, like he really did just text him. He's like, "Yo," Chris Rock texted him back. He's like, "Yo, you should tell me to keep your wife's name out your fucking mouth too." Bro. Like, he's just giving.
Like
him
he's
the
giving him
script.
pointers.
Yeah,
He's like, all right, this is how I'm gonna make it look real.
yeah, I'm gonna need that in my life. Yo, guys. He never knew.
He never
You
even
never
saw.
knew. Yeah, that was the look
He
they
wasn't-
gave each
he
other.
was not paying attention.
It's okay.
Oh, you didn't see it? Or
Oh,
Evan
no,
didn't
I
see
saw it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Evan's
Okay.
not even listening.
I enjoyed every minute of it.
Oh, maybe he is. Oh, he is listening. Nothing. We
Whoa,
love you,
what's up,
Evan.
man.
We love you so much.
How's it going? We need an Evan
Yeah.
cam. You know what I mean?
We do
Evan
need Evan
Cam. I think he's watching. What you watching right now?
Oh, nice.
Watching
Wait, what do you
what?
say?
He's at Bubble Fights. I think.
Nick,
I got
are you
Bubble
watching Nick?
Fights.
Okay, he's watching Nick.
Oh.
Nick and them are having bubble fights on
Oh,
Apex
bubble
Legends
fights.
I
to
don't know
prepare
what
for
that
the
means.
tournament.
I thought he was watching Bubba Fett. I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
it's a big shield that makes a bubble that you can hide behind, and it's like
I know nothing.
you walk in and out. Here, I'll show you.
Well, you know that's the
This
way
is-
she goes. You know.
Wait, are we allowed to do this? Oh, wait,
No, no,
they can't see it. This is bubble fight. So he's gonna throw a bubble down.
Oh.
Okay, oh, that was the bubble.
Well, this is kind of sus.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Overwatch a little bit.
We'll watch it
kinda
later. We're
does.
gonna watch it when we're brainstorming later.
I love Overwatch. I don't know if we've talked about Overwatch on here, but I fucking love
The
Overwatch.
game
I've
is
never
pretty
played
cool.
Overwatch.
I
wanted to play
never
it.
really got into playing it either. I loved watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It is a
but-
very fun competitive game to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Does it still go on?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still
That's insane.
the seasons for it are pretty good. It's not a big game on Twitch anymore. Tim the Tap Man, that used to be like the only game he played.
Interesting.
And every once in a while, every couple months, he gets on and plays, and like the fucking world gets a little warmer for a whole day. You're like, yes, Tim's playing Overwatch again.
Overwatch.
It's like watching Nick play. Like,
What does
Call
he
of Duty.
main?
On Overwatch, he plays when he's a healer. He plays as Ashe a lot, the sniper healer.
Okay.
When he's a tank, he plays tanks most of the time. He's usually either Roadhog or Reinhardt. He's good as both of those guys.
Get over here.
Get over here. He'll play as McCree a lot or the ninja. I can't remember his name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
Ninja.
Fuck, who's the
Ninja.
main ninja?
it's something like Django.
I don't know anything. Did Django?
No, you're
Jin-
thinking Hanzo. That's not
Hanzo.
Not Hanzo.
Yeah,
Not Hanzo. The other one.
They're brothers.
Yeah, the other one, the
Interesting.
brother of his. Charlie, why did you pour your drink from a disposable bottle to a disposable cup? Seems redundant and environmentally irresponsible. Well, I had me and Nick split an energy drink,
We did.
and I poured the rest of my lemonade into the little bit of energy drink that I had in here to like mix it.
Well, here's what's actually happening. The whole Chris Rock, Will Smith thing is just a distraction because Charlie is actually just like
Horrible for the environment.
he's just horrible for the environment,
Yes.
causing global warming and all this stuff. And
Indeed.
you
My
actually
carbon
just-
footprint
you just
alone
figured
is at
it
least
out.
3% of the whole problem.
Copenhagen just figured it out.
yeah, Copen.
Autism strikes again.
I don't know if we can say that one.
I don't know if we can say that.
That's pretty fucked up, Copenhagen.
Look. Do you remember the joke Chris used to make in high school, Charlie?
Which one? That could mean so many things with Chris.
Well, so like there was one about autism.
Chris might
specifically.
Copenhagen might be Chris.
He would be like he would look at some fucked up shit like that and be like, autism speaks.
Oh my god, I do
We're
remember
not
that.
saying anything about autism right
No.
now.
I just we're reminiscing.
Okay. Y'all are sketch.
Oh yeah. No, we should probably stop
Yeah.
talking about this.
We
I
should.
don't know.
Y'all really wanted to get canceled, bro.
Although, if you want to be technical, I have
Yeah.
ADHD, which technically puts me on the autism spectrum. So
I mean, I might be there too with you.
You're
dude.
Yeah.
definitely.
So there we go. I'm good. I can make any autism.
How's it
jokes.
going over there with your
I
mouth?
probably
Oh
won't
shit!
though.
I can't even hear.
Are you all right?
He's officially gone.
Yep. He's falling off. Evan,
Wait,
you're
don't
in.
you have chocolate like cashews or some shit? Yeah, let me
Oh,
get that, bro. I'll
shit,
mute my
dude,
mic for a
let me
little
get
bit.
some.
No, I'm gonna wait. I really shouldn't start eating this.
You
on the
shouldn't
mic.
have, bro.
Yeah,
you really
now
I'm
we're
gonna
all
finish this and then
hungry.
we'll
you
do
really
it.
provoked me.
Yeah, wow. I can't believe you would do that. Can you imagine like inviting people
I'm
onto
sorry.
your podcast and
Just
just
to eat.
eating in front of them and
Yeah,
being like,
right?
no, you can't have none.
What's
You don't want
crazy
your
is that
cookies
Charlie's
on
been
my God, I'm
eating like a
sorry.
full ass sub while we just been sitting
Dude,
over here
right?
like, please, son,
Look,
just give us a piece of cheese.
I told him, I said, hey, like, wouldn't chips be nice to have on the podcast? And he
Look at
goes,
that.
yeah. And then he bought his sandwich and looked me dead in the eyes and didn't buy me chips.
that was so fucked
That is
up.
not even sort of what happened. First of
I
all, you
kinda
were not
believe it.
like, I want chips on the
And then-
podcast. You were
and-
like, I just want chips.
And then you know what he did? He looked at me and he mouthed, fuck you. Like,
I
right,
actually
right,
couldn't
No,
see
I
that.
didn't.
right in front
I
of the
didn't
cashier.
do that. No, I didn't.
And then he
Dude,
said
these
the
shapes
N word
are
a bunch of
crazy.
times and it made no sense.
No, I didn't.
I was on the phone with him. He did do that.
No.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was weird. It was really weird. It was like a weird hate crime, but I'm not like, I'm not black.
You're not gonna
so-
press charges against
No,
him.
I hate you
absolutely,
guys.
I feel like he's got his own stuff going on. The last thing he needs to be is in jail.
Yeah, being in jail would be pretty bad for my normal, day to day and shit.
We could figure something else out.
I mean, although, like, maybe he'll find like a therapist in there or something and get some shit worked
He would
out.
need that,
you know?
actually.
Like,
I'm
change.
astounded at how many people are saying that Will Smith had the right to slap him in the face.
I don't think.
I don't think legally he had the right. I think,
Homie said
like,
legally.
Yeah, legally he definitely didn't. No one has
Legally-
the right to slap anybody.
No,
Legally,
no.
that was a
but,
big nah,
but,
bro.
but,
on TV.
it was still pretty. I thought it was pretty awesome. Like,
So,
Look,
like,
I think we're all in the mindset of it
think-
was fucking awesome.
I think it would have been better for me
No
if,
one's saying it
if
shouldn't
what's her
have happened.
what's her
Yeah.
face hadn't gave him like a look, because then it's like you said, it makes him look more like a bitch. If he had
He's
done
kind of
that
a
shit
bitch.
on his own, like didn't crack like a smile or anything at him making a joke, and was just pissed the whole time, it would have been better.
It would have been funnier if he like made a movie just to like put on the like made a fucking imagine he puts all his money into making like a legendary blockbuster movie, but he waits to release it until Chris Rock makes a movie. Just like the most
That'd be so
passive aggressive.
fucked up.
Like
Or-
Donald Trump and Obama, when Obama said at that correspondence dinner, like before he quit or before Trump started running, he looked at Trump and was like just making jokes to Donald, and he was like, he said, "Well, that's true, Donald, but there's one thing you'll never be, President of the United States." And then
And
the
then
camera
he
goes to
was.
Donald Trump, and he's just like mad, and it sticks on him for a second, and then he went and got that man's job. He was the next one.
That's so far.
That's the hardest shit I've ever seen.
that is
in,
pretty
in
tough.
my mind, that's like, you know how they have that dinner or whatever whenever they're switching out? That's like the only thing he talked about in the dinner was like, hey, man, you remember this very room? And you said that, hey, you'll never be president. And now I
Look
am.
at me
Guess
now,
what,
bitch.
motherfucker?
Look at me now.
I got to admit, I probably would do some shit like that.
Oh yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure.
Dude, I literally put this whole thing together so that way, you know, well, I'll tell you about it after the podcast.
What whole
But you
thing?
know what I'm going for.
Interesting.
Me? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you remember that day we were in the in that restaurant, and I said, Charlie, we should be.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Was I there?
He
No,
lost
no,
to
no,
Joe
no, no,
Biden
no.
though,
Oh,
so
this
it
is
was
like
this was
at least
BN?
2 years ago, or no, maybe a year ago.
This was BN.
nice drip jacket.
The drip jacket?
Yeah,
Who's calling you?
Yeah, somebody's calling you on stream. That's rude as hell. Are you about to take that call?
No.
Oh,
I hung up.
I got the drip jacket for free.
you know, I didn't call my mom and tell her we were live. Speaking
Well,
of which,
we're only live for another like 10 or 15
Yeah,
minutes.
we-
my mom
got
has a
If that.
YouTube channel now. By the way,
Wait, what happened?
my mom has a YouTube channel now.
What did she do?
She teaches English to Croatian people.
Damn it, bro.
What
I
is
would've-
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan people. Yeah.
I would have subscribed, bro, but I already know English, dude. Like,
Well,
I want to support.
well, she's
but, like,
uploading her classes. I think like the implication is anybody who doesn't speak English can
Anybody can
watch. Yeah, can watch and cook and
Ratatouille.
like cook English. You know.
cook. Everybody can cook up some English.
Yeah, there you go. Englishy hams.
Words are
English
just
biscuits.
like food, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. They come out of you. And
Mix
they go
'em
into
up
you
and
through
Two
your
2%. I'm
nose.
probably gonna start doing it when I'm here alone, just 'cause we don't really get a lot of time. stream
We
games.
could probably Wednesday after the podcast, if you want to. After regular shirts off.
Dude, we should play Death by Dead. What's it called?
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's kill each other.
Get one of those.
I'm down.
No, but like for real, we could probably stream some after me and you and Amanda get done with regular shirts off.
Creighton's mom teaches English to Borat. Link. Damn. Is he from Kazakhstan? Is that where
Is he?
Borat's from? I've never seen Borat. Like the whole. I've never watched it all the way through.
I've never seen it 'cause it didn't really look that good to me. But I'm also
Well, it's
a
kind of
shitty
like
person.
Jackass.
In the
right?
first one, in the very like the original Borat, it's not like Jackass at all. In the original Borat, he's like on a bus with some like South Carolina like Gamecock like students,
Gamecocks.
and they said some really racist shit and got expelled
Fuck.
because like they didn't know they were gonna be in.
Well, no, that's what
that's
that's
on
what I
them.
mean. Like it's
You
like
meant like it's
Jackass
live.
in that, like
Yeah, yeah.
they're like going out and recording these
Sometimes.
scenarios.
Sometimes
like,
some of it's scripted, some of it isn't.
Bro, have you guys seen? I can't remember the name of it right now. The what's the homie's name? Something Andre or Andre.
The Eric Andre show.
Eric Andre,
Yeah.
but not the show. He had a special come out where it's like, it's a whole story. Like the movie is like a written story, but it's like he lives the story throughout real life, and so like absurd shit happens, kind of like Jackass or like Bad Grandpa or something.
Yeah.
But it's a full story beginning to end. But all the craziest situations are just like they go to a bar with nobody that knows what's happening, and just some absurd real shit happens.
Like a scene.
yeah, like a scene.
Like you literally
happens.
act out a scene, but in public.
Yes, and it's fucking. I think it's called Bad Trip. It's
That
on
probably.
Netflix.
That's probably what. That sounds about right.
Dude, I was watching it, and it was probably like I was just sitting there, just seeing the genius behind this, and I was just like, dude,
Eric Andre's a fucking legend.
Oh,
He's
dude,
so smart.
He does so.
he's a
like,
genius.
Why would
bro.
you say something so controversial yet so brave?
Like,
Him and
It's one of my favorite lines.
Hannibal Buress on the Eric Andre show together.
Hannibal
are
Buress.
Buress, I mean, are
Hannibal
fantastic.
Barris.
Whatever. his
It
name is,
just
he's
sounds so
fantastic.
funny to hear it said like that.
They're a great duo. Because he's so over the top, and Hannibal just isn't.
Do you have a link to your mom's YouTube?
Get her some subscribers.
Copenhagen wants a link.
Why do you want to link to my mom's YouTube?
I'm kind of
Cozy?
scared what he's gonna like.
Yeah, me too.
Put in
Actually,
You know what? If you were in the Discord, you'd be able to get a link.
If you were
That's
in
true.
the fucking Discord in Copenhagen,
Copenhagen, make a Discord link, or make a Discord and you'll get the link.
yeah, get a
We're
link
holding
and
the
you'll make
link
the Discord.
hostage as we're using link as a bartering tool.
Yes.
Do you guys want my Venmo so anybody in the chat can send me money? Is that what we do here?
That's not what we do, but I mean, you could do it. Actually, you know what? This is how I'll trick you. You got to make a Twitter and put your Venmo in your description. That way, when I start going live, I can put your Twitter and the go live notifications.
Oh, I see.
And then you can just say, go check the Twitter, go check the Discord.
I'll talk to my people and see if they'll make me a Twitter.
Okay. Hey, people, can you make him a Twitter?
I like how you knew what was happening.
Yeah, I knew exactly what was happening.
right at you, dude.
Dude,
It's like-
guys, I downloaded Instagram for 30 seconds again the other day just
How
to
was
post
it?
something, and then I deleted it. Oh, I have
Nice.
no idea. I just, post and then
Do you
dip.
really want
So
a Twitter?
So you have like a Instagram? You just don't like.
I have
ever
2
go-
Instagrams. I have Miss Label's Instagram, and then I have mine. Mine has, like, a bunch of skating, and, like, it's, like, cool or whatever, but I'm just kind of over it.
Nick does not want Twitter.
Over skating
not
or
want
over
No,
I
no,
want
love
him
skating.
to have a Twitter.
I'm going skating tomorrow.
over Instagram.
I'm over Instagram, dude. It's fun, but it's, like,
It's
I
like
mean-
socially draining.
well, it's just, like, I mean, I don't know, bro. I guess that's the way you could put it. We had a whole discussion. It was when he wasn't here about all that. Remember when
Yeah.
me and Evan were just kind of talking? But it's like, so I haven't had it for like probably like a month and a half, almost 2 months now. And I don't know, bro. Like, I feel great. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like I didn't feel good before, but it's like it takes so much of like, oh, I could film this and post this on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with skating, it would get to the point where and this is going to sound weird to y'all maybe, but it's like, so with skating and Instagram, this is what it is. You go to like a park or streets or whatever, and you're skating, and the whole time you're like, dude, I could get an Instagram clip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could film this real quick and like post it on Instagram and like blah blah blah. Like, a lot of people, especially in the skating community, everybody's gonna be like, oh, that was like, you know what I'm saying? You get response,
Yeah.
but it's like, it's kind of cool to just go out and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want
Just
to
be in the moment.
Yeah, and just like, even if you do something cool, like, who cares? Like, who has to see it? You know? And like, I do like filming. You know what I'm saying? I'm a filmmaker, but it's like with skating, it's such like a thing that's. Cause like I learn a bunch of stuff all the time, and like at some point I'm just like, well, who fucking cares if I just learn some trick, like, and that's just my honest like feeling of it right now. It could change, you know, cause I mean I've had Instagram for years and I love posting shit, but it's like at some point I think it's good to take a break.
Creighton's
You
mom
know?
being an English teacher is ironic
Yeah.
How is
Well,
that ironic?
because he
Yeah.
can't speak very well.
Nah,
No.
dude, he speaks well.
I am
mispronounces stuff a
fluent in English.
all the time.
My
Like-
dialogue or whatever, my
Dialect?
my accent,
My dial.
and my chip tooth fucks me up all the time.
Dude, guys, I got my permanent teeth knocked out when I was little.
Damn, really?
So those dentures or
I have one fake tooth, and then the other one's real. But so we were wrestling on the trampoline when I was a kid. Oh look, Tony Hawk. What does it say?
when the race war when the race war is happening, and I gotta kill Tony Hawk, and Tony Hawk replied, "I appreciate the hesitation, though."
That's why Twitter is great.
Twitter sucks.
Fluid in English. Fluent? Do you mean fluent? That's what Copenhagen would like to know.
Fluid in English just sounds so crazy.
He's so fluid in
I
English.
said what I said.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did, and it
me
was
one
wrong,
too.
and your mother's an English teacher.
I mean it too. Say what I mean what I
It's
say.
so funny when he's in front of his mom, because his mom is the best. His mom's fucking awesome.
We should have your mom on the podcast.
I
Oh,
want
we
to.
are
I
well.
want
This
to.
is gonna happen someday.
Can I
Yeah.
be here?
Yeah, sure.
I
We'll
really
do a
wanna
shirts
be
off the
here.
rails and have Creighton's mama.
Dude, I love moms. That you know, not that way, you know. but, like,
I know
Are you trying to
exactly
be
what
my
you mean.
stepdad?
I mean, I kind of do like moms, but like,
right? No, there's something about
dude,
it.
I had this. All right, so I was at Vans one day.
Mhm.
Let me swallow this. No weird shit.
That's what she said, huh?
Yeah, I bet she did. But look, I was at Vans one day, and I was just fucking around and like being extra as fuck because I was bored. I was helping out this mom, and what's funny is like with the mom, I barely said anything to her. I was just fucking helping her, just whatever, and she was in there with her kids, and so I barely talked to her. You know what I'm saying? So she starts to leave, and she comes up to me while I'm talking to my friend. She just hands me a piece of paper. She said, "If I have any more questions, I'm gonna let you know." And
Damn.
then just walks out, bro, and it's her
Was she
name,
hot?
phone number.
Like-
Honestly, I can't even remember. She was all right.
Like, how old was this mom?
And do you still have her number?
I threw it away eventually.
Damn.
I've gotten a few numbers at Vans, and it's so funny every time. But so when she did that, I was just like, yo, my face turned so red because I thought it was just so like out of pocket. Because I was
Yeah.
like, bro, I barely talked to this woman, like, and like,
That's
Dude.
the effect you have on them, Nick.
here's the thing though, that's what they say. But here's the thing, like, I think it was a scheme, bro. Because like I realized she had 2 kids, and I was kind of kicking it with the kids a little bit. Maybe that's
She
what,
wants a dad.
that's what grinded the gears.
She
bro.
wants a dad and or babysitter.
But here's the thing: one of the kids was black, one of the kids was white.
Okay.
That means she's done this multiple times.
That's a good.
You know what I'm
point.
saying? Like each that like one
Oh,
was
she
Foot
wanted to
Locker
get
and then
more.
one was like Zoomies or something. You know what I'm saying? Like each
She's
of those
like
kids,
collecting kids from different
all of her kids are
shoe
from the
store
mall.
associates.
Oh shit, Will Smith. Here's we're gonna cap the thing on this. Will Smith released something today, like just now.
Oh shit.
Violence in all forms. Sorry. Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed by my actions. Wait. Okay, I'm embarrassed and my
Now you can't
actions
read.
were not I can't read. And my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There's no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and for my King Richard family, and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. Damn.
Dude, I didn't even think about that because like that King
That's why I was
Richard,
asking about the family if they were there earlier.
the King Richard thing.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
'cause,
in his
like,
acceptance speech, he's talking like to everybody there, like the whole. Everybody's part of the thing.
Were they at the table with him, or were they like just?
They
in
were
the-
there. I don't think they were at the table.
dude,
Not
if they're
everybody.
at the table, then that would have been a whole like I think Will was in the wrong for sure now, 100%. Because it's like I didn't really think that deep about it. That family and like even getting that part, like he had to go through a lot to even get accepted to do that movie. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure he's responsible for that movie, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
So it's
pretty
like
sure he's like the producer.
It's
Yeah.
like his passion project.
because I
or
heard some
something,
of the stuff about that, and it's like it's such like a serious thing that you don't want to like.
fuck up.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck it up. You don't want to like mistranslate anything. Like, and it's you went from that, and you're there for that movie, and then that's how you act. It's
King
pretty
Richard.
jacked.
Yeah, he was a producer on King Richard. Dude, they're making a Hancock too, and a Karate Kid too.
They definitely need to make a Hancock too.
I
I wonder
agree.
Karate
if
Kid
Karate
2
Kid
is
2 is
very
gonna be,
overdue.
I wonder if Karate Kid 2 is gonna be canon to Cobra Kai. No, I'm being serious. 'cause
I know
that's
you're being
built
serious.
up
That's
like
what's
as a
funny.
He
universe
sounds
right
so
now.
pissed that he was sounding serious. He's like, I know you're sounding.
Yeah,
serious.
why are you upset? It's a
I'm
good
not
show.
upset. It's just silly.
It's not
He's just
silly. It's a fucking
disappointed.
good show.
I'm
You
not
should
saying
watch
it's
it.
not a good show. I'm saying that movie was people didn't like the new Karate Kid. It's
Well,
silly
no,
that they
but
would
that's
make
what
it
I'm
canon.
saying. Like even the shows,
Karate Kid
even
was
the
alright.
even the movies,
yeah, I liked it. I
Yeah.
just a lot of people didn't.
even the movies from
Weird.
like the original run
Jackie
of
Chan
the
was in it.
Karate Kid
He was good. at it.
movies, like that weren't good. They're making them good within the context of the show.
Yeah,
You know what I
Well,
mean?
I
So
get it.
like, I'm kind
Look,
of curious about.
I
like,
wasn't trying to be hateful. It was like, damn, that would be funny if it was just
imagine
related.
Jackie Chan just walks like
Oh
into
my
the
God.
like because there's this honestly at the end of season 3 or 4 whatever the fuck it was. There's like this point where Ralph Macchio is talking to somebody and he looks and you don't see who it is at first, but I mean it's already been confirmed who that is. But imagine if he was talking to Jackie Chan.
Dude, do you guys remember when Jackie Chan died, and then didn't actually die?
And what?
What are we talking about?
Did you guys not know that?
Was there like a fake death, or
Dude,
like
he
people thought
went-
he died? That happened to Will Smith.
Are you serious?
Will Smith went skiing like 7 or 8 years ago, and everyone
Chris
started
Rock
reporting.
sabotaged him.
Somebody reported that he died, and like everyone was like, "Oh shit, Will Smith died,"
Chris
but
Rock
he didn't.
reported that he died.
That probably Chris Rock.
This is all making sense now. But
It
Jackie
is.
Chan did die for a day apparently.
I don't remember that,
He didn't actually die.
but
People
like
just
people
thought he was
reported
dead.
it.
Yeah.
Dude, there was like full on. It was like like I was a kid on Facebook, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was just scrolling through and it was
Oh,
like
it was one of those
R.I.P.
fake
Jackie
celebrities.
Chan,
Yes, yeah.
and it was just everywhere. And I was like, God damn it, that's a real loss right there.
That's
I love Jackie
For real,
Chan.
it was
bro.
like when Kobe died, dude. The world stood still.
when
Dude,
when
I still
Paul
remember
Walker
that.
like died, I thought it was a Facebook prank at first.
I remember that
because
too.
it was such a thing back then. You know,
Yeah,
it's
for
just like
sure.
you
And
were
like the
saying.
way he died was like
Yeah, it
nuts.
was spot on.
Yeah,
but
it
like
was kind
how
of
like
like,
if you
wow.
were gonna make a conspiracy, like that's how you.
Yeah, it would make sense. Well, guys, you know, today's podcast, we're going to leave you with don't slap people in the face because they talked about your wife's illness,
alopecia.
Although
alopecia.
you could make TV history if you do, so
You probably actually
take
should.
that with
slap them.
where you want to take it. Take it to the bank.
Look,
Feel your toes.
I'm
you know,
gonna leave
whatever.
you guys with this with the mic drop. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Life's what you make it, so let's make it right.
I thought
Goodbye,
you were gonna
Nick.
say let's make it rock, like from
Goodbye,
Camp
Creighton.
Rock.
Say goodbye, Creighton.
Goodbye, Creighton.
Good night, everybody.
Bananas.
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 Banana. Have a do 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 do.